0-2.
Anna Bright to serve to start us off. Semifinal number 2, our last match of the night. Jorja Johnson going right at Ignatowich, going, hey, I'm coming right at you, big guy.
Yeah, we talked about some of the power that she possesses and put it on full display there.
Is this, would we consider this the night session? Oh, Jorja sets herself up perfectly.
Yeah, it just goes maybe just a little bit too big on the finish. Just totally flat, but wasn't quite balanced.
Side out.
You guys hear our lead referee, Mark Thomas. Second referee is Thomas Tadler. And our tracking referee is Howard Hepworth. All-star crew out there of referees as well.
Second serve.
Good depth on that volley. Keeping Bright Ignatowich back at the baseline.
Nice step in there from J.W. Johnson, just doesn't convert. And Anna Bright's walking back to the baseline, smiling.
1-0-2.
Yeah, she knows she maybe got away with one there.
Point.
Nice spot there from Ignatowich on the second speed up right at the feet of Jorja.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, of the two teams, this is more of an attacking style team. They're going to try to initiate a little bit more often and try to dictate as often as they can.
Side out.
Nice little run there from Ignatowich and Bright.
0-2-1. Second serve.
Miss hit there from Jorja Johnson.
0-2-2.
Jorja's on it. She's right there.
That is the risk, though, when you dink back behind Ignatowich. If you put a little too much air under that ball, he's very capable of pulling the trigger with that two-handed backhand.
Point.
Couple mistakes back-to-back here from Jorja Johnson will give Ignatowich and Bright a 3-0 lead.
3-0-1.
Some excellent digs and resets there in transition from Ignatowich. Had a conversation with him a few months ago, and he was talking about his game. He said that was really the missing piece. Looks like he's really worked hard on that.
Good spot there from J.W. Johnson, right at the feet of Anna Bright.
4-0-2.
Nice spot there from Jorja Johnson.
Yeah, went back behind Ignatowich, took advantage of him just cheating to the middle a little bit.
0-4-1. Point.
Yeah, and a nice penetrating dink there from Jorja Johnson. Put a lot of backspin on that. That really skidded into Anna Bright, earned the air.
Nice initiation from Jorja Johnson.
2-4-1.
Oh, nice. Oh, I
Second
thought he
serve.
caught the back line, but just a little long from Jorja Johnson. That's a right move there.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I think she's
2-4-2.
going to need to do that from time to time to help get JW involved more in some of these firefights.
Side out.
Nice little answer there from the Johnsons.
4-2-1.
2-0 run of their own.
Second serve. 4-2-2.
Wow, good reset in the middle of that from Ignatowich, but then Anna Bright can't do anything about that ball off the tape.
It's a nice hold there by the
2-4-1.
Johnsons. Keep the score close here early.
Pulling off the tape from Jorja Johnson as she taps the bill of her paddle. She can't believe it right there. Bill of her hat,
2-4-2.
excuse me, with her paddle. And that's exactly what you pointed out, Kyle, is that when you go back behind James Ignatowich, he's sitting on that and he likes to turn and pull the trigger on that two-handed backhand.
Yeah, that's going to be an important counter for Jorja Johnson to make. If Ignatowich is able to get that attack through, might be just a little too easy for them to come up with a winning game plan.
Point.
J.W. Johnson a little outstretched there. Didn't move his feet really, tried to reach
5-2-1.
for it.
Second
Again, just
serve.
pinpoint precision on that volley. Really took the time away from Anna Bright to come up with a good
5-2-2.
shot.
Side out.
Off the tape and outside out to the Johnsons. See if they can answer again here. We're down
2-5-1.
4-0. Had a 2-0 mini run of their own. Wow, that is just veteran move from the 16-year-old. Sees Anna Bright and Ignatowich are stacking, pulls the serve all the way to the
3-5-1.
sideline, and gives herself an opening to pull the trigger. She did it again
Point.
there.
Yep.
Knowing they're going to uncoil, she serves to the sideline.
I honestly think it's a set play
4-5-1.
that they probably work on and perfecting it here when it matters most.
Second serve.
J.W. Johnson going for the Ernie and just goes a little long.
Yeah, it looked like that ball just dropped a little lower than he expected by the time he was hitting it.
4-5-2. Side out.
Another 2 points put on the board by the Johnsons. Back within one now.
5-4-1.
Yeah, a couple
Point.
unforced errors from Jorja Johnson are the difference right now in this match.
Yeah, she tried to go
6-4-1.
pretty big there while her feet were still moving. A little bit risky.
Second serve.
Looked like Ignatowich changed his mind halfway through that shot.
6-4-2.
Good hands there in the middle from J.W. Johnson, protecting his sister.
Yeah, no, that was huge. Ignatowich looked to be in complete control with that
4-6-1.
first forehand attack.
Ignatowich, I like the first two. The last one, I think you just let Bright take that last one.
Yeah, might have been one step too long.
5-6-1. Point.
Good serve right there. Putting
Timeout
pressure
receiver,
on.
6-6-1.
And a timeout from Ignatowich and Bright as we resume play game one. A shot at Championship Sunday on the line. Nice job by Jorja Johnson setting up her brother, JW.
Yeah, great job by her winning that cross-court battle between her and Anna Bright.
7-6-1.
But the difference, Dom, has been they've been keeping Ignatowich honest, not being afraid to go to him and force him to do more than play the whole match in that off-the-ball role where he's so dangerous.
Second serve.
Just a little too much of Ignatowich right there in the middle.
7-6-2.
So 7-6 lead for the Johnsons. They take their first lead of the game. Oh, Jorja Johnson down the line. And just nothing Bright and Ignatowich could do but watch.
Yeah, that's what you give up when you play a strong middle. You are vulnerable down your line.
Oh my goodness, JW Johnson's reaction on the backhand.
Well, and Anna Bright, to keep that point alive, most people are stuck in jail dealing with the
Timeout
JW
receivers,
Johnson flick.
9-6-2.
9-6 lead.
Point.
Ball there that Anna Bright usually doesn't miss, but trying to make something happen.
Yeah, she turned on it just fine. It was just a
10-6-2.
little bit lower than I think she expected.
Point game.
That is an
Switches.
11-2 run to end game number one.
Game 2, time in. 0-0-2.
Nice little speed up there from Jorja Johnson. The counter goes wide.
And she was really the difference in that game one, Dom, really elevating her play after being
1-0-2.
down 4-0, moving the ball around well, being very bold with her attacks.
Ooh, and missing the body of James Ignatowich is JW Johnson.
Yeah, rare miss for him, but team was still in a
0-1-1.
very good position in that point.
Point.
A little long right there from Jorja.
1-1-1.
Oh, hesitation. For some odd reason, JW did not come over to take that.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of the other top players, he doesn't take as
2-1-1.
much court as some of the other top guys in mixed. There probably would have been better served being a little more aggressive.
Nice defense from Jorja Johnson, but can't really do much with it. Ignatowich all over it.
Yeah, beautiful finish from Ignatowich across his body with the short angle backhand winner.
Good start here for Ignatowich and Bright.
3-1-1.
Your 2 seed. there from Jorja Johnson. We talked about it last week in Kyle in Seattle, that you and I both are and believe that Jorja Johnson's forehand is bigger than JW's.
I know it's bigger than mine, Tom.
Ooh, nice ball right at the body of JW Johnson. When we say bigger, I mean because Jorja Johnson hits such a flat ball, there's more pace on it. JW gets a little more shape on his.
Yeah, she has a little more motion as well. JW is a little bit more compact.
So good right there from Jorja Johnson.
Yeah, really nice choice. Doesn't hit that attack at full speed. Just trusts her spin and her placement for the winner there.
Let recall. 1-4-1.
Off the edge guard of Jorja Johnson's paddle.
Yeah, she was in a good position, but Ignatowich getting the better of her in that exchange.
Yeah, that's a tough speed up right there for Jorja.
Yeah, she can sometimes speed up cross court, but when it's below the height of the net, more in that flick category, really tough proposition, taking it anywhere other than the person right in front of you.
Second serve. Four, 1-2. Side out.
Yeah, the drive from Ignatowich just sitting up just enough to give Jorja a chance on a big counter there.
Just too much pressure for Ignatowich. He had Jorja and JW all over the court.
Yeah, they fended off a couple of attacks, but just too much aggression from the big man.
1-4-2.
Nice spot there from JW.
Yeah, Dom, you see how he keeps his elbow tucked in on that forehand counter. No wasted motion at all. Keeping it compact, really a big reason why his hands are so fast.
Point.
Don't mind it right there from Ignatowich. It's the right play.
3-4-2.
Eerily similar to game number one. Ignatowich and Bright, we're out to a 4-1 lead here. Wow, big overhead there from Ignatowich on the defensive cover on the ATP from JW Johnson.
4-3-1. Second serve.
I don't think Jorja really hit that. It was kind of a miss hit.
Yeah, it looked like Ignatowich didn't quite read the bounce. A little bit fooled there.
4-3-2. Side out.
Oh, and Anna Bright trying to flip that down the line on JW.
Yeah, don't mind the attack at all. Even if JW gets there, I think he's so far out stretch, he's probably going to have to just block that back.
Off the left shoulder of Anna Bright.
Yeah, and JW putting his hands up, letting Anna Bright know that was accidental.
Four, 4-1.
Just long
Second
from
serve.
Jorja
Not
Johnson.
enough to overturn.
Well, I think she thought that was in originally. Did look just out to us from here.
4-4-2. I'll recall. 4-4-2. Side out.
Yeah, Jorja, I think just standing a little too upright with her posture there to be in a position to counter that one.
4-4-1.
All tied now at 4. Ooh,
Second serve.
just missing that. I think Anna Bright thought it was way out, but that didn't miss by that much.
Yeah, had JW fooled with a little misdirection shot there.
Misdirect by Jorja Johnson started all that.
And a big difference maker in this match is how much Jorja Johnson is able to lean in at the kitchen line. Not very many of Anna Bright's dinks right now are bouncing. It's giving Jorja more options on that attack.
Big overhead from Ignatowich will end that. Second server for the Johnsons.
4-4-2.
Just missing right there is Jorja Johnson.
Yeah, she was all over that first counter, but nice hands there by Ignatowich just to get that back and make her beat her with one more shot.
J.W. Johnson wearing his new Brew Crew hat, Milwaukee Brewer hat that he loves.
Looking good. I like it. It's a good look.
Be better if it was the Cubs hat,
Right.
but okay.
It's the wrong team, I guess.
Wrong team. That's fine. It's fine. I like it. They recently went to a Brewers game, that's where he got it. Oh, and I think Jorja thought JW was going to come over and get that, put her paddle down, kind of relaxed for a half second, and then before it causes that error.
5-4-2.
Ball hit the ground and never came up.
Yeah, Anna Bright's still looking at that spot in frustration. No reason for the ball to stay that low. Definitely unlucky. It's either the ball or a spot on the court that made that happen.
That flick right there, so good, Kyle.
Yeah, the ability to create offense from that low of a position, really one of the big reasons why he separates himself from a lot of the other top pros.
Jorja Johnson going ATP right there.
Yeah, she waited till the last possible second.
Change here for Bright and Ignatowich.
Second serve.
Jorja Johnson missing that one, but as you see out of the timeout, Brighton and Ignatowich staying. So it puts
6-5-2.
Ignatowich in front of J.W. Johnson. 6, and the change works out of the timeout so far.
Yeah, and Ignatowich with a similar skill set in that way to Riley Newman. He's capable of playing a lot of court,
5-6-1.
trusting his two-handed backhand in the middle where you see he can find offense no problem.
Point. Six, 6-1. Second serve.
Ignatowich had it backside on Johnson. Don't know if it would have been a winner, but it was there.
Yeah, definitely would have been enough to give him the advantage in the
6,
point.
6-2.
Ignatowich almost taking that ball off his right hip.
Yeah, and again, the slight difference in court positioning for Jorja and JW
6,
Johnson
6-1.
paying dividends and helping them win that hands battle.
Second
Johnson,
serve.
that being Jorja, can't reset the second one, so second server.
6-6-2. Side out.
Yeah, it seems like the change of positioning by Ignatowich and Bright kind of throwing off Johnson and
6,
Johnson a
6-1.
little bit.
Second serve.
Yeah, it can be such a huge advantage in these close matches, having that ability
6, 6-2.
to change formations and being able to play both sides effectively.
All off the tape
Side
and
out.
off the chest of Anna Bright. Side out, still tied here at 6.
6-6-1.
Oh, nice counter from Ignatowich on the first one, too, on the speed up from Jorja.
Yeah, Jorja trying to get him with that 1-2 combo, but her second shot pulled her just a
6,
little
6,
too
2.
far off the court. Their team was vulnerable.
Side out.
And we've had a few quick side outs for each team.
6, 6,
Nobody
1.
getting separation, all tied here at 6.
Point.
Jorja Johnson going off the tape right there. Now we'll give Ignatowich and Bright a 1-point advantage.
7-6-1.
Oh, wow. And poor James Ignatowich finally gets involved and goes wide.
Yeah, it was a heck of a hands battle, but JW Johnson again being the difference, holding his ground, not relinquishing any court to his opponents.
7-6. 7-6-2.
Great read there by Jorja Johnson. Again, a little speed up flick.
Yeah, just was barely able to jam
6-7-1.
Anna Bright up just enough.
Oh, and Ignatowich, not a bad idea, but just overhits it.
Yeah, taking his hand off, going with the one-handed flick to give himself a little bit more reach out front. But yeah, just ran out of court trying to go back behind J.W. Johnson.
Point.
Freebie there from Anna Bright. Can't have that here late in game 2, especially when you need game 2. By all 4 of those players, but Ignatowich coming out on top.
Yeah, his team was behind in that exchange. He was very bold, found a way to move forward. Huge point for them.
Anna Bright getting caught right there. Some of those matches those guys do, the U.S. Open, amazing.
9-7-2.
We come back and play. J.W. Johnson a serve, 2 points away from playing on Championship Sunday. Oh, Jorja Johnson going for the Ernie, and she was ahead of it.
Yeah, no, she set it up beautifully. She was just a little bit early, and that's a big, big point.
Seven, 10-1. I'm sorry, I'll recall. 7-9-1.
Right at the body of Jorja Johnson. They talk about that all the time. It's nothing personal, just business. That's the hardest place to get out of the way, is center mass in your body.
Yeah, for a lot of people, that's their most vulnerable position to be attacked. So all's fair.
There's that flick set up by Jorja Johnson. JW able to finish that.
8-9-2.
Really working about 13, maybe 14 feet of the court right there.
Yeah, all 4 players being very patient there. They know how important these next few points are.
Second serve.
As soon as JW hit that, he knew it was in the net. He just put his hands down. Couldn't believe he missed it.
92. Point.
Ignatowich gets a bad bounce right there, and that will give JW and Jorja Johnson match point. Jorja Johnson, being the aggressor, finishes it 11-8.